The hydration of the total diet is an index of diet quality. The more water in the diet, the better the diet is from the standpoint of nutrients. So I look at the water content of the foods we eat as an index of nutritional status. It is very, very important. Generally, we need about 2,000 calories per day. The desirable ratio is to have a milliliter of water for every calorie that we consume. So 2,000 calories per day means 2 liters of water at least. Now in this Congress, we have been talking about drinking water and beverages and liquids. We have not really talked very much about water in foods. And yet up to 40% of the water we consume each day comes from foods and not from beverages. And the quality of those foods is extremely important. They need to be low energy density, which means vegetables and fruit. We need to drink about 2 to 2.5 liters of water for adults. In America, actually, the recommendations are even higher. The European Food Safety Authority recommends about 2.5 liters. So, that water can come from drinking water, it can come from beverages, caloric and non-caloric, and it can come from foods. So let's talk about the foods. The foods need to be low energy density, which means the foods need to be hydrated. That means that those foods are going to be vegetables and fruit and soups and gazpacho and tomatoes and yogurt and dairy products. So when you want to be well nourished, look at the water content of the foods that you consume. On one hand, you have foods that are dry, and on the other hand, you have foods with a high water content. Go for the foods with a high water content every time. The best way is to have a combination of drinking water, beverages, caloric and non-caloric, and again, the right choice of foods. Because the right choice of foods will give you fewer calories, more volume, more bulk, greater satiety, and more vitamins and minerals. So combination of water and food, 60% from beverages, 40% from food, that is the magic ratio. And again, try to make it 1 liter of water from all sources per 1,000 calories. So this is the way to go. And I think that this is the way to combat obesity, which has to do with the consumption or overconsumption of dry, energy-dense foods. Lowering the energy density of the diet is the recommended way suggested by the World Health Organization and other bodies. But again, caution. It cannot be eating chocolate and potato chips and fried snacks and drinking 8 glasses of water. The water has to come from foods. That is the secret. That 40% is extremely important.